Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. When Queen Naomi's father heard what had happened, the man quickly ran to meet with Olori Naomi to find out why Naomi suddenly became very apprehensive and was talking about what KBSC is doing, why KBSC is showcasing other women, if KBSC is serious about her and all of that. So the man went to Olori Naomi to ask Naomi that how serious can a man be again about you? That you are a young girl. If anything happens again between your relationship with the Oni of Ife, you cannot sit down and I am alive and you tell me that you will not get married. You will definitely get married. You get married, you will live a good life, you live a successful life. But let me ask you a question. How serious do you think that man that is out there that will come to marry you can ever be? Do you think that there is any man in this world that can be more serious than Kabiyesi? Because Kabiyesi has given everything. Kabiyesi has fought with nearly everybody because, of course, Kabiyesi is surrounded by, all of this witchy, all of this, let me not even use that word, these evil people that all they want, they are just selfish, they are self-centered. All they want is just to collect the throne, to waylay the throne from KBC. And they will do anything that is within their power. They are the ones that planted most of these women there. And that is why you see that it's been very, very difficult. They talk about traditional laws. Is it not human beings that made the traditional laws? Yes, it's human beings. Humans are the ones who made, or we are the ones who made those laws. And over time, the laws could be adjusted. Okay, now, in the last 20 years, 15 years ago, even as at 2015, they still had up to 300 deities in the palace. How come right now it's remaining only 201? It's because some became irrelevant. They had to turn them as in made them monuments for tourist purpose and all of that. And so why didn't the God stand that you cannot do this, you cannot do that? Because people are advancing, the world is evolving, people are seeing, people are taking things that are more relevant, okay? And so why is it that the laws of whether you can divorce a woman who is going against you as a king or not going against you, why is it that they cannot change it? Why is it that they can adjust every other law, but that cannot be adjusted? It is because it is serving their purpose. And it didn't just start serving their purpose in this Adeyeye reign. It's been serving their purpose the entire time. And it will continue serving their purpose. And that is why you see these women, like I continue to say, it's like when persons swallow, bone, as in bone enter your throat. To swallow and go down, fit. To vomit and come out, fit. Yes, that is how this thing with, KBSC and these Oloris are. So now, Olori Naomi's father, they said that man went to Olori Naomi. You know that right now he is in the picture. He is fully in the picture because the truth remains that even with all the problems they have had, even when Naomi was in the palace of the Oni of Ife, Naomi is that one child that had a relationship with the father. The girls and their fathers, okay? She still had a relationship with the father, but the father was on low key. The reason is because when Olori Naomi was to get married to Kabiyesi, the man did not agree on. The man said that Naomi is the softest of his children. Like from that woman, Queen Naomi's mother. Naomi is very soft. Naomi does not like trouble at all. Naomi does everything that is within her power to avoid problems. And that is why she's almost like solo. You don't often see her with people. You only see her best friend is her sister Simi and all of that. All of that. That's why that closely, that she comes from a closely knitted family. Right? And so now the father right now is in the life of Olori Naomi, and the father had to go and meet Naomi to ask Naomi that what is this thing that you are talking about? Because we don't want to get to that place of confusion again where you begin to get unnecessarily angry, where you begin to say, okay, why did they do this and why did they do that? And where things will go bad again. We don't want to get there. What happened? What, propagated this anger that they said happened in the morning when you woke up in the morning? And they said when the father asked Naomi when the father came that evening. Naomi said he doesn't know, she doesn't know what they are talking about, what anger, that they should go and ask her mother, that she and Kabiesi, they are in a very good place right now, that they spoke till midnight, that they were together. And even this morning, that she and Kabiesi, they have spoken. Everything is fine. That what are they talking about? That who are the people speculating that she is angry with Kabiesi again? That the father should not mind them. That is that not what they always say? They always make it look as if she's angry with Kabiesi and all of that because they expect her to be angry. Then the mother now started saying to Naomi that, look, this was what happened. That if they should even ask Reverend, that they should call Reverend, that Naomi even spoke, that Reverend even took time, close to 20 minutes, talking to Naomi to forget about that thing she is saying. That it doesn't matter that Kabiesi is married to these women. Kabiesi has right to go out with these women and all of that. Naomi's mother was even, shocked. She said she was shocked when she heard that argument from Olori Naomi, because Naomi is the one person that you carry phone to and say, see Kabiyesi and say Ikpe, see what is going on right now. Nami will say, well, that is his selection. That is what he wants. He loved the crowd, and so let him be there. Me, I'm in my own space. I am happy. They said that for the last how many months now, that even when Naomi came out of detention, Naomi was still on the side of Kabiesi. Naomi was supporting Kabiesi. Remember that when they detained Naomi, Kabiesi did not do anything for almost 4 or 5 days, and they say he was under the influence of something. And everybody was angry. It was after like 5 days or after a week, I stand to be corrected, that Kabiesi took action when Paropo had to do everything and all of that, and whatever influence it was came out. When Kabiesi came and started begging Naomi that he may forget Naomi, his head, his brain may forget Naomi, but his heart will never forget Naomi. Naomi should always stand and hold on and know that he will come back, that Naomi should understand his predicament, but everything will be okay. But with the help of Olori Naomi, Naomi needs to come back. So when the father started asking Naomi, because the father was, skeptical, so that nothing goes wrong. They wanted to be in a very sure place so that they know exactly what to do. Because usually those days, about 2 years ago, okay, where Kabiyesi will beg Naomi and all of that. These are the things that used to happen. Naomi will agree, they'll be happy, they'll be sweet, everything will be fine. Then at the dying minute, Naomi will change her mind that she's not doing again. So they are trying to avoid this at all costs, and that was why the father went, because the father has also sacrificed so much to ensure that this reinstatement happens. The father had to carry pot to that village to go and sleep there for 3 days, bringing the pot of water to the bank of, is it the bank of that water that they will cross and go into the groove? The father was the one who carries the pot of water representing Olori Naomi. So the representation has always been done by either the father or the mother. The parents did not allow the children to be involved. People like Simi and all of that. Simi is a young girl. Simi is preparing to get married as well. And so you don't know how other families will see this. So the father did not, or the mother did not allow anything to go, as in for these ones to be involved. So they decided to take part, and they have been doing everything very well themselves. They don't want to be in a place where now something now happens, like Nami gets up one day and say, okay, I am not doing this again. I don't want this to happen again. I don't want to do this again and all of that. So they had to, Naomi said nothing like that happened, and everybody was shocked. And that was how they knew that, look, that thing that these people have been saying, that they have projected something to the air, it was true. The father was shocked, and right now we heard that they are arranging for prayers tonight. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.